Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be getting into the hatch. We have a lot to do on it. For today we're going to be pulling the engine. Once we pull the engine, we're going to get it on the mic stand. We're going to have a full teardown of the K24. We're going to have a full step-by-step video of that, a DIY version, and we'll also have a shorter version if you don't want to watch the long one, so we'll have some options there. Once it's all fully torn down, we're going to get it sent off to the machine shop. Once it gets back to the machine shop, get it back on the stand, do the full buildup, pistons and rods, as well as putting the head back on. And then once we get it all complete, we're going to throw it back in the car and get the turbo kit installed. So with the hatch, definitely going to be like a multiple series type thing, because it's going to be a lot of content. I mean, just like the teardown itself is a separate video. Once we do pistons and rods, that'll be a separate video. I did source a new transmission. We're going to build that as well, so that's going to be another video. So yeah, once again, multiple series in this one. The hatch is looking a little bit different than when you guys last saw it. Yeah, so I did have to sell the carbon fiber front fenders as well as the carbon fiber hood. I do have some wider rims and tires for the vehicle, and with the carbon fenders, unfortunately, you cannot roll carbon fenders. So it was an opportunity for me to go with a 99 to 2000 front end, and I actually already made a video at my house, so I'll send it right over there. All right. As seen in previous videos, it does have a full carbon fiber front end excluding the front bumper. And with me going turbo, unfortunately, I cannot fit the new rims and tires that I have for the vehicle. So with these fenders, the steel fenders, I will be able to roll those fenders so that the rims and tire setup that I have will fit. And as you can see, tire front end has been taken off. But like you guys just saw, I have that whole new front end, just got to get it painted. But in the meantime, this bad boy is coming out. Right, we already got the transmission off as mentioned already, so we just got to do the harness, fuel lines, motor mounts,
and header,
it's out. And yeah, she'll be out in no time. This actually should be pretty quick since we already took off the old trans, sold that one, and yeah, new trans coming soon. We'll have a full rebuild on that one. Engine is out. Mike's taking off the mounts since we'll have to use different mounts with the new transmission. All right, engine for the K24 is out. Now we just have to take off all the accessories, get off the head so we can take the head to the machine shop, and then we will get right into tearing this down. today we are going to be tearing down the K24 block for the Honda Civic Ek. It'll be a full step-by-step process of the breakdown. After the breakdown, we're going to send it off to the machine shop. Here is the motor that's about to get torn down. Hey guys, if you want to see a more in-depth version of the K24a tear down, just stay tuned. That video will be dropping within the next week or two. It's a full step-by-step process, so a full DIY on a K24a Honda motor. So yeah, we actually already did get the block back from the machine shop. So let's head back over to the shop and I'll show you guys what we got.
Every bit counts.
It does. All right, now we are back at the shop, and like mentioned already, we are going to show kind of the process of the buildup from start to finish, kind of give you guys an idea of what you need. And so we do have the engine over here on the stand. We did get it bored out to 87.5 millimeters, and we went with scat connecting rods as well as nip-on pistons. Got our rod bearings, 4-piston head, all the goodies. So Mike, kind of what's the process or your process typically when you start with a fresh engine build such as this?
When I get a block back from the machine shop after it's been cut, cleaned, and ready to go, you got to clean it.
Okay.
You know, regardless if it just, probably got hot tanked. I mean, everyone's has their preference. I like to clean it before I start. And what I use are two things. The first process, automatic transmission oil. The reason why I use this stuff, and it doesn't matter on brand, it can be store brand, whatever. The automatic transmission oil would actually take off any residue or any grime that's embedded in the actual metal on the block and also on the crank. And afterwards, brake force cleaner. Never use water. Never use water. Again, people have preferences. Yeah, I mean, would you want any water in your motor?
I would say no. I would think corrosion, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no water. Good deal. Transmission fluid.
Automatic transmission fluid and brake force cleaner.
Little tricks of the trade. I too myself have never built a motor from the ground up, so I wouldn't even know where to start when it comes to cleaning it. So good things to know. Do it correctly, do it right the first time.
Yes, sir.
Avoid a lot of mistakes.
Millimeter. These ones are already broken loose. So it's always better to do it when the crank and the girdle is off because they're right there. Doing it with it, it's kind of a pain in the butt. You don't want that. But if you don't know what the oil squirt looks like, a 10 millimeter bolt, oil basically on the port right here, oil shoots up into the bolt on the side. You can't really see, but that hole right in there, and it'll spray out, and it sprays the rods.
And that connects right down.
Right in there.
Nice. Okay.
You know.
And we are deleting a lot of those, correct?
Yes, we are deleting the oil squirters. You do not need them for aftermarket rods. I don't like to run them with aftermarket rods. You can. I've heard of people doing it, but I just don't want to run the risk of losing oil pressure because they can get stuck.
Fair enough.
Oil pressure in any car or any motor is important.
All right, guys, that's going to sum it up for today's video. And as you probably guessed, there will be a longer form version of the K24 buildup, all coming very soon. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. All right, and lastly, I'll leave this with you. Happiness is when what you say, what you do, and what you think all are in harmony. That's Gandhi. Guys, have a great week. I will see you in the next one.